Good morning. Alright. Hey, welcome back to Serial. I can't. Alright, done with the corny intro. Hey, welcome to Serial Aquariums. It's me, Serial, and don't mind how rough I look. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm really tired. But alright. So basically, I'm gonna be taking you through the process, the lifespan of my guppies and platies. I have a 10-gallon tank. It has some plants in it. Yeah, it's basically my fried grow out tank. And so far it's doing alright. It's not doing too bad. I do have an algae bloom. There's not enough plants, but once I get enough plants, it's gonna be fine. So yeah. I'm gonna just show you what my guppies look like. It's been a week, maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. I'm not too sure. When I first got them, I got 2 platies up in there with my guppies. They're about 2 to 3 days old. Sorry, the sunlight is just bright this morning, but yeah. So there's about 14 guppies in there and 2 platies. The platies are a bit smaller because they're literally just 2 to 3 days old. So yeah, I'm gonna just show you them. So this is my guppy fry tank, my grow out tank. I'm not even going to call it guppy fry tank at this point because I have platies in there. But in here I have Java moss, water sprite, and cherry hedge. These plants don't look like they're doing so good, but yeah, they just don't look like they're doing good. I do have some pearling on my water sprite, but at the same time, I do have blue-green algae growing on my water hedge. My cherry hedge, and it's not getting that red coloration that I wanted to get. Alright, so I had to bring it in because the weather was getting bad. So yeah. Alright, so basically, I have about 14 guppies, all 1 week, maybe 1 week and a half old, and some of them are getting colors. They're getting their tails are turning black, like my pink tuxedo salvio. So I'm hoping that they're all pink tuxedos. If so, that would be wonderful because salvio is pretty beautiful. The coloration on him is just perfect, So I'd really love to get some more pink tuxedos. And then a lot of them haven't gotten their color yet, so I'm suspecting that they're a little bit younger than the ones with color. I did get them at different times, but they're all about the same age, 1 week to a week and a half. And then with my platies now, the platy that I bred was a red-tailed Dalmatian. Millie is a beautiful. She has a good amount of specks on her. The transition from the red tail to the white belly is just gorgeous, So I only have about 2 red tail fries. Both of them are kind of small. They're about 2 to 3 days old. Yeah, so they're about 2 to 3 days old. A little bit smaller than the guppies. The guppies are about 1/4 inch, while the red tails are about, I don't even know, 1/8 inch. They're pretty small. They're about, compared to the guppies, which is like about that, they're about that. I don't know if you can see the difference, but yeah, there's a big difference. Also, a next difference with them is their coloration. You could see that the color on them already, they're born with some color, so I'm really glad to see that. I could already tell what type of platy they are. I have two female platies. One is a Green Lantern platy. The next is a red tail. Millie is the one that dropped. So I know that I'm gonna get probably a purebred red tail Dalmatian platy, because my male is a red tail as well. So yeah, hopefully the colorations will be coming good. They're probably gonna get that nice color, that nice red tail in about 2 weeks. So 2 weeks from now they're probably gonna get that color. Yeah, so the first 2 weeks it's gonna be the red tail, and then after about a month they're probably gonna start developing specs. So I'm really excited to see that. It is the same thing with the guppies as well. You know, in 2 weeks they'll develop the the black tail, the black tuxedo, you know, and then probably within a month or so they'll start developing that pink magenta color. Like, you know, it's a mixture between purple, pink, and orange. It's really beautiful. It's a very nice coloration. The tail isn't also fully black. It's like a jet black, jet blue type of color. It's really gorgeous under the light. Currently, right now, I'm feeding them egg yolk. Egg yolk is high in protein. It's good. You could kind of like turn it into a paste. It's the perfect size for newborn fries. I would feed them. I'm gonna feed them for about 2 weeks on egg yolk. And so next week I'm gonna be switching them to Daphnia. Now Daphnia is a little bit bigger, but it's still high in protein. I only have frozen Daphnia, but I would suggest if you could get live Daphnia, you should. Live food is better. It's more natural, you know. You want to raise them naturally. And then after, I'd say 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks, yeah, of feeding them on Daphnia, and then you could move them onto frozen Bram shrimp. If you can get live Bram shrimp, if you could hatch your own, then I would suggest feeding them live Bram shrimp when you're feeding Daphnia as well, you know, so you get that different mixture of proteins. You know, it's the more you feed, the more diversity you give them, the more better they'll grow. So yeah, currently right now I'm having them outside, you know, so I'm kind of just leaving them to the elements. Temperature isn't really of my concern because they are a tropical water fish, and I am currently located in the tropics, so to me it's not too much of a concern. So that's today's video. It's nothing much, you know, it's just a little update on how my fries are doing. I will be consistently doing this once every month, I'd say at the end of the month, just to show the progress of my guppies and platies. I have a separate tank for platies, but I have not put any plants in it, and I don't want to put fries in a plantless tank because there's nowhere for them to hide. There's no oxygen being put in, you know, no CO2 being taken out, you know. So yeah, you get me. If you are into fish breeding like me, then you get me. I'm sure more people are experiencing me, but yeah. So I'm just be doing an update ever once a month, maybe even twice. I don't know. I'll probably be updating whenever something significant happens, like new coloration, like a sudden growth in population or in plants, you know, just in general. If any of you know what's going on for my plants, please do comment down below. Let me know how I could fix it. Is there any way? Should I reduce the amount of light they're getting? Should I put a screen on the back so that they get less sunlight? You know, just any general tips you guys have. This is a learning experience for me as well, just as much as it is for you. I'm not an expert in this field. It is just a hobby, you know, a little side hustle maybe. I'm literally like 2 months into this whole fish keeping thing. So yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe, and do hit that notification button, and I'll see you in a month. Peace out.